Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. How to love yourself. What is self-love? In short, self-love is the forgiveness, acceptance and respect for who you are deep down. All your beautiful and hideous parts included. When you love yourself, you take care of yourself. You honor your limitations. You listen to your needs and you respect your dreams enough to act on them. When you love yourself, your happiness, health, and fulfillment are all of supreme importance. Because you realize that without loving yourself, you will never be able to genuinely love others. Is self love selfish? Every now and then, you may hear explicitly stated or implied that self love is selfish. Perhaps you live in a family that condemns any form of self care and celebrates toxic self sacrifice. Or maybe you work in an environment where self love is scoffed at or seen cynically. Whatever the case, it's important to nip this massive misconception in the bud. Self love isn't selfish. Why? Because without taking care of yourself, you are incapable of truly taking care of others. Self love actually benefits other people, not just yourself. When you are able to genuinely love and accept yourself, you are able to love and accept others much more fully. To use an analogy, how can an empty cup be used to quench the thirst of another? It is impossible. Likewise, it is impossible for us to give love if we haven't first filled ourselves. Simple. It is a well known psychological fact that mistreatment of yourself results in the mistreatment of others. There are so many ways to practice self love. The options truly are limitless. But if you are looking for some ideas to get started, these are some great first steps. Plan your escape. It's not uncommon to feel drained when you're constantly working to meet the needs of others, especially when you're a caregiver. And when those others, kids for example, live in your house, it can be difficult to find time for self love. That's why taking breaks from those who rely on you most can be so beneficial. Maybe that means a night at a local hotel, just you to watch a movie, sleep in, and eat uninterrupted. Or it could be lunch by yourself with a good book and no one requesting anything of you. Second, book a therapy session. Taking care of your mental health is one of the best things you can do for yourself. A therapist you trust can help you identify areas where you would like to improve your mental health and create strategies for working toward that. Third, spend time in nature with those you love. Fresh air is often therapeutic, and outdoor adventures with the people we love can put a smile on our faces. You might plan a hike with a romantic partner, or maybe a bike ride with your kids. Adopt a pet. Shelters are full of pets in need of loving homes, and the unconditional love we get from our furry family members can be a true mood buster. If you can't adopt right now, volunteering could also be a good option. Even spending time at a pet store, an adoption agency, or with a friend's fur baby can be comforting. And the next, fill your home with things that make you smile. Home should be your safe place, your sanctuary. Consider filling yours with what brings you joy, whether it's live plants, pictures of happy memories, or art you love to look at. And the next, go screen free. Take a break from your screens and put your phone into do not disturb mode. No notifications, no outside noise, and no distractions could equal just the peace you need. And the next, give yourself permission to say no. You can't be everything to everyone, and it's hard to give anything your best if you're constantly trying to do it all. When you practice saying no, it allows you to take on what you can handle. Still, if you need to say yes to someone, you can say it and put limits or boundaries in place. For example, you could say, yes, you can come over at 1 pm, but I'll need you to leave at 3 pm. Read a book. It's easy to convince ourselves that we don't have time for this simple pleasure. But reading can serve as such a great escape. Even just allowing yourself one chapter a night can be an act of self love. Remind yourself of your worth. We have all caught ourselves in negative self talk from time to time. But if you made a concerted effort to lift yourself up, if you need reminders to do so, you can leave notes around the house that point out what you love best about yourself. Set boundaries. You're allowed to draw your own personal lines and stick to them. You don't owe people explanations or the chance to negotiate. And finally, I would like to give a tip on journal. Take some time to write down things you're grateful for, the goals you hope to accomplish, or a list of things that bring you joy. You can write out your frustrations and disappointments as well. Sometimes putting our thoughts to paper can be one of the most healing things we can do. Be kind to yourself. The world is full of harsh words and critique. Don't add yours to the mix. Speak kindly to yourself and don't call yourself mean things. Celebrate yourself. You've come so far and grown so much. Don't forget to celebrate yourself, not only on your birthday. Even if you don't feel particularly powerful, think about how far you have come, how you have survived. You're here, right now, alive and powerful beyond your knowledge. And be patient with yourself. Self love may not happen overnight, but with time, it will settle itself into your heart. Yes, you may struggle, but you look back on these moments and see how they were stepping stones on your journey to being the best you. Always love yourself. Thanks for watching.